My name is Stephanie Seneff, and I am a senior research scientist at MIT. I have a bachelor's degree in biology and a PhD in electrical engineering and computer science, both from MIT. Over the past several years, I've been researching the toxic effects of environmental chemicals on health, and I've published over 24 peer-reviewed papers relating to my findings. It's come to my attention that Boulder County is currently revisiting the question of whether the county should allow tenant farmers to grow genetically engineered crops such as Roundup-ready corn and sugar beets on county-owned land. My specific concern is about glyphosate, the active ingredient in Roundup, which is extensively applied to these resistant crops to control weeds. My investigation into the research literature has led me to believe that Roundup is far more toxic to humans than we have been led to believe. In fact, I now believe that glyphosate is the most important factor in the autism epidemic that we're currently witnessing in the United States. The CDC has been monitoring autism rates over the past several decades, and a plot of the time trend since the 1970s reveals a consistent trend of exponential growth. An exponential becomes a straight line if plotted on a log scale, and this makes it easy to project into the future. As you can see from the plot shown here, the CDC's own data predict that by 2032, a mere 16 years from now, half the children born will end up on the autism spectrum, and that will be 80% of the boys, if we stay the course. Time trend data on glyphosate usage on corn and soy crops provided by the USDA shows a near-perfect match with autism rates in the first grade, as determined by the IDEA. Autism is a complex condition with many symptoms beyond impaired mental capacities. My research into the mechanisms of glyphosate's toxicity shows that many of the features of autism can be directly explained by the known toxicological effects of glyphosate. Glyphosate usage also correlates well with a rise in many other modern diseases such as diabetes, obesity, dementia, and thyroid cancer, as shown in this plot, from data that have been provided by Nancy Swanson. Its mechanisms of toxicity are complex, and they include disruption of gut microbes favoring the growth of pathogens, chelation of minerals such as manganese, zinc, and iron, and suppression of enzymes in the liver that are essential for detoxifying other toxic chemicals. Glyphosate also damages neurons, and it's an endocrine disruptor. I believe that the only path forward is to ban glyphosate, along with the entire concept of using herbicides to control weeds. We need to return to sustainable, organic agricultural methods. Thank you for your time.